What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is February 14th. It is approximately 3:25 p.m. and we are recording Son of a Boy Dad podcast with these microphones that don't want to stay in place.
It was just working until you started talking.
I know, and then it just collapsed.
As if it was an insolent mic, as if it was trying to fuck you over. This whole fucking office has a vendetta against us, dude. Look at that. It won't even face your face.
It's really annoying, actually. I don't know.
Shout out to all the lovers and friends out there. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's to you if you got a boo thing, if you're making love on the regular, and if you're completely celibate and have never felt the touch of the opposite gender or whoever you love, then I'm sure that shit will sort itself out if it's meant to. Or you'll die alone. I don't know. Dying alone is definitely on the table, I think.
Wow, this is really fucking annoying. All right. How's it going, Ron? How you doing?
I think they fucked us. I think someone came in here and was trying to fuck us, dude.
Literally it was completely fine before.
I heard that they took all the good screws to the Chicago office.
Yeah, they probably did, dude. They left us with the rusty bolts and screws.
They fucking they took all the WD-40 and fucking skedaddled to Chicago with it.
It shouldn't be this hard to make like a microphone work.
And these are supposed to be the high-end mic stands.
I know. And like, what the fuck is that thing? What is that even for?
Little people.
Little person. Like, let's put a mic stand that's 1 inch long.
Even little people, I don't think would like that.
No.
I think they'd be very
Still have to
insulted
lean
like
over.
that. Yeah.
It's ridiculous what's happening.
It's such fucking bullshit how they're getting us like
this. Because the cool kids over in Chicago are stealing all of our equipment.
I fucking, dude, the fact that these cool kids are fucking think that they can just run this company from Chicago is laughable.
Laughable.
Oh, fucking sing your little songs at your lunch table, bro. Fucking go have fun fucking the prom queen. These fucking cool kids out in Chicago.
You know what Chicago has? Rats.
Yeah.
More than New York, actually.
Wind.
Almost double, I think.
These fucking massive gusts of 120-mile winds bringing in fleets of rats.
They
poisonous.
have a lot of rats and they got a lot of wind.
Fat rats.
We're going to be here in New York, holding it down.
Yep. With all the
We're
culture
actually
out
merging
here.
with Pick Central. So
They
they wanted to throw in a couple more cool kids for the show.
Me and Sass are going to be running Pick Central now. We're taking Brandon's spot. And by running, we're going to be the 7th and 8th voices on it.
Yeah.
But we're going to Zoom in every day. Even though we'll be in New York, we're just going to get on the Zoom.
Are we supposed to talk about the Chicago move every single day until they move? Because it's like, that's like all anyone talks about right now. It's like, oh, Chicago. Jesus Christ, dude. But it seems like that's not happening for a long ass time.
I know.
Like maybe we should have waited a little longer to be bringing that up.
But people just jumped on it and are just fucking talking about it incessantly. It's like, why don't we talk about it, who the next 2 presidents are going to be while we're at it?
Seriously, can we talk about politics?
Why don't we talk about
what is that Jaden Smith clip? Have you ever seen that one? I'm going to pull it up.
Pull that bitch up.
The one where, I think he's with Charlemagne and he's like, all of my friends, like they go out and they drink. And he's like, can we talk about the economical state of the United States, please? And he's being like dead serious.
I wonder how that happened to the Smith kids, that they wound up just sucking so badly.
Wait, this is like one of the worst things you'll ever hear. Listen to this. Sorry, my mic won't work, so let me try and... I mean, this is fucking retarded, dude. What the hell is happening?
Try and swing it around. Do you want to switch seats?
No.
Let's switch seats.
No, I don't want to switch seats. It's just every time I touch it, it like completely flips over. All right, ready? Listen to this. This is hilarious.
And I look, and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age and they're just kind of just like, my mom, selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Someone put like an edit on that. That's annoying. I hate when people do that. Isn't that crazy?
That's so
funny.
It's just so pretentious for no reason.
I know. Like, bro, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
All the kids are having fun. All the other kids in my kindergarten class want to finger paint. And I'm like,
bro, everyone's going around. They're like, selfie, duck face. Like, bro, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world? Seriously.
I just want to know who the next president is going to be. I want to talk about my fucking rights, okay?
Like everyone's talking about, oh, who's going to Chicago? The cool kids are going to Chicago. Like, bro, the 2024 election is coming up.
Everybody's so worried about what's going to happen on Pick Central. We're in a global warming crisis right now. Every single day, the polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate. And all the cool kids are talking about...
Like, bro, can we please talk about what's going on in East Palestine? Please.
We need to bring up...
Like, Pick Central this, cool kids that. East Palestine is literally going through a hazardous crisis. Hazardous chemicals are pooling around the area.
They're arresting journalists.
They're arresting journalists.
And all you want to do is take selfie duck face.
And selfie. All the kids my age, all they want to do is selfie duck face.
What is he? I've never heard him talk about politics. He just likes to talk about talking about politics.
Dude, that's crazy. And I feel like Charlemagne's the kind of person that wouldn't be like, yeah, totally. Like, I feel like he'd give him shit for that.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
He gave MGK shit. I see that clip every single week when he was like, when MGK was like, these aren't bars? That's not bars to you?
Yeah. I've never seen that. I just know the Logic one. Where he's like, his sister was like sexually assaulted. And he's
so
like,
who the hell raped your sister?
Yeah. And he's like, don't you think you could have done something? He like asks some like bizarre question. I think his career almost ended from that.
Yeah. He like got his ass beat on the street a couple times.
For that?
No, just like for other shit. For just like talking shit about the wrong people.
Oh, and the Post Malone thing. He was like, so what are you doing to help the Black Lives Matter movement? And he was like, what? It was like in the middle of the interview.
That's hilarious. I looked at the benches during the national anthem of the Super Bowl, and no one was sitting or kneeling anymore. I guess the work's done.
Oh, yeah. What, during like...
The national anthem.
They kind of half-assed the flag. What was it? The last Eagles game, the flag took up the whole field.
Yeah, this is a little bitch-ass
This one
flag.
was a tiny little flag.
I guess Philadelphia loves the United States of America more than Arizona.
Probably.
Arizona's like the Mohawk capital of the world.
Yeah.
Everybody's got like fucking thick beards and mohawks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. How was Arizona? Was it fun? You had a good time out there?
No, I actually hated my time.
You did a lot of shit though. You saw Drake, right?
No.
Were you a part of that crew?
No, I didn't go to the Drake.
You didn't go to that?
No, I didn't go to the Drake concert.
No.
Sad to say. Why? Who was at that crew?
I don't know. It seemed like you were with like KFC and all those comedians. What are those guys' names? Like Bert Kreischer, Shane Gillis.
I just knew KFC and fights. Are these guys your friends?
Yeah. No, I saw you guys were with them. I just didn't know if you went with like Shane and all them to Drake, to Drizzy.
No, we did see them.
You went to their show, right?
We went to their show and it was so funny.
Yeah.
Those guys are so fucking funny.
Yeah, how was it? How long did like Shane and Norman do?
It was like maybe 15, 20 minutes. And
Nice.
then Bert was
Like an hour.
Yeah, he was the headliner.
That venue looked fucking huge.
It
They
was
had
like
4 shows
A
there.
hockey arena.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And they were,
4 shows there is nuts.
they were eating out of the palm of their hand.
Dude, he did TD Garden when I was in Boston.
Who did?
Bert.
Yeah, it's crazy. He has so many fans.
I know.
How did he get them all?
I don't know. I think it's podcasting.
Really?
I mean, The Machine, that video has like 60 million views on YouTube.
I think he said 88 million is what he was saying.
Really?
He kind of told a story. At the end, do comedians do this often? At the end, he kind of like...
he does the bit every time.
Yeah, he started running back bits.
He runs back The Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's just like his fans love that joke so much. So they just like, he just does it to end every show.
It seems like his jokes are really a lot of stories.
Yeah, he's a big story.
He's
I've
a
never
good
seen him
storyteller.
live. I just like have heard from people.
Yeah, he's a very good storyteller.
Mhm.
I'd love to be able to be a great storyteller. It'll never happen for me though.
Yeah, it's weird because Tom Segura is also a big storyteller and comedian.
Fights is a great storyteller.
Yeah.
Francis is a great storyteller.
Yeah, Francis is a really good storyteller.
And that's kind of where it stops. No one else in here can spin a yarn like that.
No. I'm pretty bad at storytelling.
I'm terrible at it.
Just kidding. I'm fucking amazing at it.
Once I get on the Pick Central though, I'll have more time to kind of like
Just work it out.
yeah,
work
just
out
I
some
have more
stories.
I have more time during
Yeah.
the like more hours to kind of just sit back and really spin yarns.
Yeah.
It was sick chilling with those dudes backstage at the concert. It was all the Chiefs offensive linemen walked into the show right afterwards.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
And I kept on being like,
someone tagged you as just Chiefs.
they did?
I was looking at, I mean, that picture was posted like 1,000 times, but I saw someone posted it and you were just tagged as Chiefs.
That's not.
They must
fucking
have
cool.
thought that you were like one of the Chiefs like offensive linemen.
No, these were the biggest men that I'd ever seen in my life. Their center, Creed Humphreys, was like the biggest, widest man I'd ever seen in my life. And I kept on like being like, hey, you guys want a fucking beer? Like trying to get them drunk before the game. I was like, just kidding, I'm a Birds fan. They're like, like they didn't give a fuck at all. They didn't think it was funny.
I guess I don't know why I just completely blanked that they were playing in the Super Bowl like the next day.
And then Shane was just going up to them and being like, do you guys want some heroin? Do you guys want to rape?
That's hilarious. God, dude, to be a fly on the wall.
I know. Everybody kept on being like, man, the amount of cocaine they did in that room.
Yeah.
Like that room was like full of publicists and charcuterie boards.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly like the fucking cocaine hotspot.
Yeah, how was the green room? I feel like the green rooms at those clubs are fucking like they're like houses. There's like
it was like a stadium.
floors.
Yeah, there was like an ice luge. People were all partying for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know anybody though. Like I didn't know. I wasn't like KFC and Fights are like really good friends with these comedians. Like Big Cat knows these dudes like pretty well.
Yeah.
So it was my first time meeting a lot of them, which was very exciting for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fan. We were going to the same bar the entire time. You would have loved it. I was thinking about it the whole time. Pool, indoor, outdoor.
Oh yeah.
Smoking.
Yeah, that sounds like
diviest
something I
of
would
dive bars. It was called Patty's. Like people went there every
like.
night.
Oh really?
Even right after the fucking game, Shane was like, "Fuck this, let's go to Patty's."
Damn.
It's like I gotta record.
Sounds like a fucking blast.
You would have.
Alrighty, Manscaped. Let's talk about Manscaped.
I like that. I just got a little care package from Manscaped on my desk. Started using it immediately. They got a lot of good products.
Perfect. Breaking news. Manscaped is now selling beard products.
Hello.
That's right. They've got from waist to face to help you replace that bulky razor with their brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit.
Oh yeah.
This kit is about to change your life. The Beard Hedger Pro Kit has made it easier than ever to craft your signature look. It all starts with the Beard Hedger. This electric beard hair trimmer is a premium beard sculpting machine. Cordless trimmer has a rotary wheel.
A rotary wheel with 20 hair. So basically what that is like you can say how long you want your facial hair to be. And there's like a rotary wheel on it.
Setting.
And you can like click over and you can be like tick, 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 tick. I want it to be this long, or like tick, 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 tick. I want it to be that short.
I like that.
It's very intuitive. Like it should be. I feel like a lot of beard trimmers only have one setting, or they'll have a couple heads that you can put on that don't necessarily give you that many options for different types of length. And so this is the perfect device so you can have your best beard whenever you need it. It's waterproof too. Take that bitch in the shower.
Take it in the shower. And I'm guessing it's got...
Well, they have a beard shampoo and conditioner too.
And it comes with a beard shampoo and conditioner.
Because your hair is different. And
that's part of the hygiene.
Your beard hair is coarser and it's easier to damage. So it's specially designed to moisturize, reduce ingrown hairs, and replace natural oils and promote beard health. And there's a beard oil that relieves dryness both on the beard and the skin beneath. You don't want to be all dry, itchy, patchy. No siree, Bob. The Beard Balm, that's a pomade. It'll shape your beard, moisturize, it tames for a sculpted look. If you ever wonder what Keemstar does for his beard, Manscaped.
Manscaped.
You want your beard to look like Keemstar's beard?
Then go to Manscaped.
Yeah, they'll get your stuff real pointy or round, whatever shape you want. They have all the tools to let you be able to do that.
Exactly.
20% off and free shipping with our code SUN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code SUN. The Manscaped Beard Hedger Pro Kit, the premium solution to face grooming. Now, let's get back to the show, my friends. Bonjour, amigo. That people were like suicide watch on says.
I wasn't. What was I gonna do?
Kill yourself.
Everyone was like, "Bro, you must be so pissed." I was like, "Dude, I'm like, I have my own things to do as well." It's not like I'm sitting there laying
refreshing,
in bed being like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Like legs kicking behind you, laying on your stomach,
like FaceTiming you just to no answer on repeat.
You're like kicking.
Bro, why are you there without me?
And they just go still.
Yeah.
Just like laughing, and your feet go still, and the smile just comes off your face.
Like looking for you in the back of stories.
What the fuck? Zooming in, like I know this is you.
Bro, you told me you weren't going to go to the Burt show. What the fuck?
What is he saying? Lied. Did he say anything about me? Tell him you know me. Tell him I'm a big fan.
Did you guys watch the show like in the crowd, or did you just sit backstage?
We watched in the crowd.
That's awesome.
And it was my first time seeing all of the material that was done on that stage that night. Like I'd seen none of Norman stuff. I seen none of Shane stuff. Saw none of Bert's stuff before, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I just came away being like so impressed that at their acumen.
Yeah, they're crazy good.
Yeah, it's infuriating. Must be so fun. Just like go to town, collect fucking easy 6 figures or whatever the fuck they're making. Go to the Super Bowl. Just like they just kept on coming to the Barstool House, just doing content. Just saw them all week. It's just with talented, successful guys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The weekend before, I was at a fucking Guy Fieri party.
I know, I saw that. That's why I didn't know if that was the same. Were you guys? Was that?
No, like a Guy Fieri themed party.
Oh, and then you met Guy Fieri.
And then like it was like my wife for Halloween dressed up as Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
And
I
then
saw the pictures.
And then we ran it back and had a whole Guy Fieri party where everybody dressed up as Guy Fieri.
Is that the second time you've done that?
No, we did a wig party.
Oh, okay.
It's always for my buddy Mike's birthday. Yeah. And at his house, he has like a blown up picture of Guy Fieri, like popping a morsel of food in his mouth, like worship Guy Fieri. And we went to a Super Bowl party and fucking, it was, we were with Dave, and then we got there and Dave's like, yeah, Guy Fieri's actually sharing this like table with us. It's just us and
That's
Guy
crazy.
Fieri. It was just us and fucking Fieri.
So did you talk to him?
Yeah.
For a while?
I came back from the bathroom. My wife was just introducing me to Guy Fieri.
That's crazy.
He just like gave me a fist bump. It's like, you're winning at life already, man, is what he said to me.
Really?
I was like, thanks, Guy Fieri. I tried to be like, yeah, I just went to because I literally stopped on my way before I left for the Super Bowl. I stopped at a restaurant like the Skylark Diner in New Jersey, which is like one of his famous spots that he went to. I was like, I was just at your spot, the Skylark Diner, and I was just like, you don't give a fuck. Yeah. I was like, you've been to a million restaurants. Like, let me shut the fuck up.
That's crazy. Basically
what I just said to his face. But I don't know how to act around famous people, dude. I didn't know what to fucking say to him.
Guy Fieri is kind of like
he's next
level.
level.
Weird one though, yeah, because he's someone who's been famous forever.
And he's so recognizable. His hair was more bleach blonde than I ever saw.
Yeah.
He had a Cuban link chain around his neck like a fucking rapper. Probably $40,000 fucking fat ass chain. Like 4 rings on his finger. Like Drake, dude, he probably has like Drake level jewelry. Maybe not Drake level, but like,
probably.
Well, Drake's got that $9 million fucking necklace, dude. That shit's crazy.
Yeah. The Caleb video was pretty fucking crazy.
I know. That son of a bitch.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Drake asked me if I could set him up with Caleb. I'll see. And I forgot about it for about 3 months.
Yeah, you put it off.
You know what? Maybe it's time that these guys hang out with each other, because he kept on blowing up my phone.
Bro,
click.
Chill.
Click. Sorry, bro.
Chill, bro.
Desperate to be one of the cool kids.
Yeah.
Click.
Bro, you're Pick Central. You're not the yak. Nah, I'm fucking. That's mean.
No, I mean,
like all those people.
And it's just a weird dichotomy that I feel like we're thrown into.
I don't know how I could have gotten roped into the cool kids.
I know.
I sit by myself at my desk, don't talk to anyone, and then I go home and play video games for like 8 hours.
That is a cool thing to do.
It is. It's really cool. That's why I said it.
Pat Bev wants to play video games with you.
No, I'm not. We're not looking for recruits right now.
Really?
We've got an established squad.
He said he's really nice. He said
Bro,
he puts
if
in 9 hours
Drake wanted to play on my squad, I'd still have to be like, let's see how you can play.
That's what it was like for fucking Sunday Conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, let's see how you do on Pick Central.
Yeah. Like there's like we don't just rotate squad members like that. This is a defined group.
There's no bench.
There's no bench.
Damn.
Because if one of the boys is missing, we'll play trios. And then if that, we'll play duos.
Why can't someone just like why can't you just keep it at trios and just let Pat Bev or Drake on?
Nah. That would be going against the brotherhood.
He could, but Pat Bev is never leave my brothers. Like that's his thing. He doesn't want to leave his brothers.
Well, he would be leaving his brothers.
He wants more brothers. He wants to be adopted by your brother.
I've already got brothers. Sorry, man.
No new friends?
No new friends. I keep a tight circle.
You stay down for your day one. How's the lyric go?
I don't know. I don't know the song.
He says the N-word.
Oh, okay. I assumed so.
You want to just say
I was between that and a couple other words.
You want to just say it and see how solid we are? We're going to stress test this podcast by saying the N-word.
Damn. It sounds like a pretty fun
rescue.
sounds like a fun weekend or fun week.
It was not. I assure you it was not.
Dude, I'm genuinely like, that sounds awesome.
I know, and
Sounds like a fun time.
I'm not trying to be like too cool for school. Like it's a lot of hurry up and wait. It's a lot of like going to the Barstool bar while they're doing Barstool radio. It's like, well, you have to be there for the 2 hours, but like I'm not on Barstool radio, so it's
Everyone
like,
has to be there.
yeah, you just had to be there, and like I don't mind schmoozing, but I was trying not to drink, so it's just like sober at a loud bar of just a ton of schmoozing. But
Sounds awful.
the silver lining was so many people were like, where's Sass? Or so many people were coming up being like, I'm a massive Son of a Boy Dad fan. Even at the Super Bowl, multiple women came up and were like, Son of a Boy Dad. I love Son of a Boy Dad. I love the pod.
Damn.
And they were all like, I'm in like the 2% of women. But it's like, when at that point, like there's got to be, I think there's a lot of, I think this show is for the ladies. I think there might be more women fans than men fans.
It's like, I think it's like 90% men or 99% men and 1%.
Yeah. Just the one woman that says like,
Yeah.
I love the show. We like disregard the 100 dudes.
Yeah. When I was in like Boston, some dude was tweeting at me being like, yo, this ratio's fucked. Because there'd be like one table of girls and then like 800 dudes.
Yeah.
And all the dudes just look exactly the same.
Yeah. It's tough.
It's hilarious.
How was Boston?
Boston was fun. It was a good time.
Did we talk about it since we had last show? No,
I
we
don't
haven't,
think
right?
so. No, it was really fun. We did 5 shows.
Was that your biggest show you've had?
It was the second weekend I've sold out.
You sold out every show?
Yeah.
Let me hold $20.
No. It was like the second weekend I've sold out, which I think the first was Arlington. Like I've sold out shows at other weekends, but then like
5 shows to sell out is kind of...
Yeah, it's a lot. So I sold out that whole weekend. And it was fun. All the shows were really fun. The only show that wasn't fun was the late show on Friday, because it was just people were showing up like wasted out of their minds and like yelling stuff out. And it's not even, they yell out like annoying shit. They'll just yell out like yak. Like in the middle, like it's like they have like Tourette's. Like in the middle of a joke, they'll be like, spin the wheel. And you're like, what the fuck was that, dude? Like I'm in the middle of a joke and it's like it's completely out of nowhere.
Are you thankful for every fan that you get?
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like they all had a blast.
But I can't take a shit.
Yeah. No, it seemed like they all had a lot of fun. I mean, there was a lot of people tweeting at me, more people tweeted at me that night than the entire weekend, being like, that crowd was the worst comedy crowd I've ever witnessed, but the show was very fun. Like you did, like it was awesome. And that was kind of annoying for me, just because it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't care. It's like I do the show 5 times. Like if one show goes wrong, it's not like the end of the world. It's more just like, you feel bad for the people who are like, oh, I bought tickets to come see this.
Yeah.
And then they're like getting ruined because some wasted dude in the front has to scream like, I'm the Joker, baby, in the middle of the show 15 times.
Is it ever funny?
It's never funny.
I think it just isn't funny yet.
Dude, I've told this before. I'll be at the stand when it's like, I don't even promote the show. I'll be there and there'll be like one dude there who knows me. And he'll like in the middle of my set, he'll be like, KB is going to have that. And I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
People kind of,
like, what are you thinking?
it was funny to watch the same thing at Bert's show.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So
I'm
many
assuming
people-
their shows are fucking nuts. With
just
that.
like, I love you, Bert.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's never gonna stop.
He's the
so
kind
it's
of
like, I
guy
gotta
who's
get
always
used
just
to
like,
it.
I love you back.
Yeah.
Or just like dudes, the drunkest dudes you've ever seen, like stumble charging towards the stage with a beer in their hand, just like, just like trying to, like, you drink, right? And fucking trying to just
the
give them a beer.
machine. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is I got like, it's obviously I still appreciate everyone coming, but then I definitely have to. It's something that I got to work on probably to just be able to take that and move on.
Yeah, crowd work, bro.
Yeah, but it's not even like it's not even like something that you can do crowd work off of, because then you're like, oh shit, not everyone here listens to the yak. So it's like if someone makes a joke about the yak and then you got to be like, oh yeah, like blah, blah, the case race, and there's like, and then you realize, oh, there's 100 people here who are like, what the fuck is he talking about?
You should just be like, what pussy?
Yeah.
and be super aggressive towards them.
I think I get annoyed, but I think I make it funny that they're still enjoying it. I don't know.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
Did
definitely.
I sent you a message.
Also, the other 4 shows were like fantastic.
Yeah.
Like the best crowds I've ever had.
So 80% of the shows are
Yeah.
the best crowd you ever
And that
had.
show was very fun still.
See, you're lit.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a great weekend.
I sent you a message gassing the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I know. I was confused by that.
You're like, what?
I
You're
replied and I was like, are you joking?
Yeah, you're like, is this a bit?
I was like laying in bed and I opened up because I was confused because you DM'd me on Instagram like out of like out of nowhere.
gassed him. Came across my shit and I was like, oh, I'm about to gas this. About to make him feel so goddamn good about himself, bro.
It was fun. It was a good time.
A massage of the ego. Just
Yeah.
like you're gonna be fucking massive. And I love watching you work, brother.
It was a good time. It was fun. It was nice.
I like how much you love doing stand up and how like hard you, or like, not to make it sound corny, but how hard you try and like want to succeed. You know what I mean? You're not half-assing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like
do it.
that.
Been doing it a lot.
I like that.
Got a show tonight. And the
I
next
hate
night.
I hate the concept that you can try too hard at something. And obviously you don't want to make it look like you're trying too hard, or you don't want to seem like a try hard, but I think trying hard is cool. Like you trying hard at stand up is like cool as
Dude,
fuck to
all
me.
those dudes like I do stand up a lot. Like I do it like almost every night. But dude, like, I mean, it's obviously it comes with like getting past at all the clubs in this city. So it's like it's not really even like an option for me right now. But like Normand does like 7 spots a night, like every night. Like that's why those guys are that good.
Yeah.
Because they're just going up every single day, like for like hours on stage at a time every day.
I said this to him after the show, but I was like, as a rapper, I respect, or as someone who's done battle rap, I don't want to call myself a rapper like that, but I respect his joke writing style so much. 'Cause it's just like rapid fire and turns of phrases.
Dude,
he said
it's
that he's gotten a lot of
insane.
that from rappers. Like more rappers have like said that they appreciate his
Yeah.
jokes because I think just the way that he spins it and puts it together is
Yeah.
super impressive, and just the economy of language, the way he writes it, the wordplay is
Yeah.
super impressive.
Yeah, he's someone who's like his 5 minets of like a 5-minute set for him has like 100 jokes in it.
Yeah,
Like
tag,
it's fucking
tag,
insane.
tag.
There's never like a minute without a joke, or like even 30 seconds. Like every second there's a new joke.
Crazy.
It's insane.
Fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, it's just like insanely good writing.
It's a good voice too.
Yeah,
great
yeah,
comedy voice.
yeah. He does.
Great comedy voice. It's like
Yeah.
it's like old timey.
Yeah. Yeah, he really.
Breaking news from the
Murders.
Pentagon as voice. He does, dude. He's fucking
It
talented.
was crazy seeing those like stories of like Shane like on the stage and then those big ass TV like screens. That was nuts.
Yeah.
That venue must have been fucking massive.
Bro, when I say the other dudes killed it, Shane Gillis killed it so hard.
Oh yeah.
He like ripped a hole in the space-time continuum
yeah.
and just had people like losing their shit laughing. Like it was like young teenage girls seeing Elvis.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like grown men just like holding their cheeks,
Yeah.
screaming like Kevin McAllister.
Yeah.
It was so fucking fire.
Yeah, when I opened for him, I remember going out and watching from the crowd, and there were people who were like hyperventilating, like in the crowd because they were laughing so hard.
Yeah.
It's
Not,
nuts.
nothing fake about the laughter.
No, it's insane.
I'll give people some fake laughter.
Let's talk about the Barstool Sportsbook.
Okay, that's my favorite sports gambling
That's
app.
my favorite sports gambling app. It's actually the only one I've ever used.
It's the only
It's
one
the
to
best.
use.
It's the only one.
It's the only one
use.
to
I didn't even
use.
know there was others.
I would never spend any time on any others because they don't have the exclusives that Barstool Sports
They
does.
don't. They don't have the picks and parlays from Big Cat El Prez and other personalities to follow or fade.
Oh, you can. Sometimes I'm fading.
I'm fade. Oh, don't. I'll fade here and there.
Oh yeah, I'll fade. I'll get
They've
faded.
got daily odds boosts, live in-game bets, money,
Move the line and teaser, so you can kind of. There's a little slider right on the app,
and you can just slide. You can just move that.
You want a
line.
couple
Just
extra
play with
points?
that line.
or you want to give a couple extra
Yeah, you want
points.
to save some. Make it a little easier of a bet.
Yeah, make it a little bit harder. You could go either way you
Either
want.
way.
Trust the data, like our friend Stephen Che does with his bets that he gives out on the Barstool Sportsbook.
Exactly.
Tail him. It's basketball season. He's a great gambler. You want to make sure that you're tailing the right guys, and you can pick them all through the Barstool Sportsbook. Add Parlay Plus to a bet within the same games or across sports. It's easy to navigate and use. There's even data right across the top, like relevant data, how they've done in the last several games, what players are hot. There's a ton of information, so it's easy to secure, and it's great to register. It's more ways to deposit and withdraw. It's a really seamless, intuitive process, and you can download it today and create an account. And what's this? A $1,000 new player bonus. If your first bet loses, you can get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That's awesome.
It's a good deal.
It's a really good deal. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Back to the show.
13% girls, Mook said.
13? It's not bad.
Okay.
13%?
Okay, Riz Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Super depressing that the Eagles lost, though.
Yeah, big bummer. I had a bunch of. Did you have any big bets?
Yeah.
What'd you have? How much? Would you have like 10K on Eagles money line?
No, but if the Eagles and
Miles Sanders really. Oof.
he sucks now. Well, he doesn't suck, but he's not the feature back anymore.
Boston Scott. Wait. Oh, sorry.
No.
Boston Scott almost scored in the first like 2 minutes, and Mook was like, "Don't put Boston Scott. I was gonna fucking kill you if he scored."
Dude, I was so scared.
The payout was like $30,000 if Boston Scott scored.
Damn.
Look, you would be more mad if you took it right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
if you
what were you
had
saying?
it.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
No, yeah, we were talking about your bets. You said-
If the Phillies and Eagles had won and like a certain like score had happened, like I'd be up $70,000 right now.
Yeah. It's fucking.
And that's not
nuts.
even like 70,000 to bet 70,000. It'd be like betting $3,000 to win $70,000.
Yeah.
It would have been like this array of long shots that would have been like pretty life affirming amount of money to win gambling. I could kind of like damn near just back off from gambling and just be like, hey, that's a lifetime win.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna bet. I don't think I'm gonna bet again until
Next football
the
season.
next football season.
You're gonna come around on March Madness. It'll be a fun. We'll have
Maybe,
a laugh about
yeah,
it.
maybe I will on March Madness. I just don't.
Once we start going on Pick
I
Central.
took all my money out. Took all my money out of my account,
You did?
and I was like, yeah, I was just like, I don't.
It feels good to take it out of the account.
But it's just like I'm never gonna. I don't think I'm ever gonna enjoy basketball as much as I enjoyed football, because like I've watched basketball. It's just like I like watching the last like 2 minutes of a basketball game.
That's like a old like white guy thing to say about basketball, but I feel that like the NBA, all you have to do is watch the last 2 minutes of the game. It's not even real basketball.
But it's also like football is nice because it's like you get to sit down on Sunday and watch football all day. And basketball, it's like, well, if I was gonna start betting on basketball, I'd be betting every single night.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new hobby because my weekends are now very free.
Yeah.
And they haven't been for a long time.
Yeah.
And I never considered doing anything else.
Yeah. It definitely sucks.
What'd you eat?
Season's over.
What'd you eat during the Super Bowl?
Like nothing. Chips.
That sucks.
Cheese. I had some cheese.
That sucks. What kind of cheese?
I was cracking up. I was talking to someone about this. How like there's people who are like, oh, I can't give up cheese. You ever meet someone who's like really into cheese?
It is.
And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It is.
The only time I've ever I like cheese on pizza. I've never been like, dude, I'm trying to go on a diet, but I just can't get rid of cheese.
It's always like those graphics where it's like money, sex,
or cheese,
breathing, or cheese.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, breathing might have to go.
Yeah, because I love cheese so much.
Cheeseburgers are good.
Yeah, but you could have a burger without cheese. You'd barely even notice.
Yeah, like you could, or like there's different ways to get the moisture. Like if you put some avocado or some shit on a burger or something, like
there's some mayo on there.
There's different ways to get the fucking moisture on a burger, but people love cheese.
People who are like getting fat from cheese. It's like, dude, I can think of 1,000 things that are making me fat. Cheese is not even within any. It's not even close.
I think girls love cheese.
You think?
And I think it's because they don't like to poop and it just backs them up.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'll just eat cheese. I won't poop for 4 days.
I had like a cheese dip. It's good. But I'm not like,
cheese is good.
I'm not like, holy shit, I gotta lay off the cheese now.
When people are like, I'm addicted to cheese.
Yeah.
Get a real addiction, child.
Yeah. Cheese.
Get a grown-up addiction.
Also,
be a
it's like,
man.
what is so good? Like, What do people just eat cheese, like cheese sticks and like Baby Bell
I don't think it's
fucking?
Well, I think it's some of that. I think people just snack on cheese, but I also think cheese boards.
Yeah, but
Like
it's
people who are
how
like
many-
eating brie, people who are having like a blue cheese crumble, some Havarti, some fucking
They're just
like
ripping
smoked
Kraft
Gouda.
singles at night.
Not government cheese.
Like
You're
a
thinking
bag
of
of Kraft singles.
gross poor people cheese.
But the people that are eating like boards of cheese are not getting fat from cheese.
I think they are.
Is it that bad? Like, is it really
Cheese-
high calorie? It's high in fat.
It's densely fatty, and it's like the worst. I mean, it's just like the fucking worst part of milk, like on like old milk.
Yeah, I guess. Makes
The
sense.
concept, the more you think about cheese, the fucking grosser it is.
Yeah, it's disgusting, but it is good. I had like a tomato. I don't know, some sort of
tomato cheese. Are you talking about pizza?
No, it was good.
It was like
though.
tomato cheese bread.
with some huithins.
Some wheat thins.
Yeah, dipped it in there. Very good. Very yummy.
I think you could have done better with the cheese and cracker selection on the Super Bowl. That's the one thing that I regretted about going to the game is I like to have a spread in front of me.
Yeah, big
I
sandwich.
even was like, I want to get a fucking nacho or a big at the game. I wanted nachos or like just a bunch of.
how
dips.
was shit expensive at the game, or just normal stadium
I
prices?
think pretty normal stadium prices, but it was like some of the worst human traffic jams that I'd ever been in.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Just like,
Human trafficking jams too. They had human trafficking is crazy.
Oh,
for the
no.
Super Bowl.
it was the Chiefs that were doing the human trafficking.
Oh really? You think not the birds?
No, 100%. The Chiefs were.
Yeah.
You should like
Travis
check
Kelsey's probably fucking
check the
yeah.
Gatorade containers, dude. I bet there's like migrants in there. I bet there's like Slovenian children.
Travis Kelsey's definitely a prostitute guy. I hate him. Travis Kelsey getting up on stage after they won, and he's like, "Man, shout out to everybody who doubted us." It was like, "Why are you? You're black all of a sudden, dude?"
Dude, he does a
It's like,
black
what are you
accent
talking
sometimes.
about? What are you
He-
talking like that
He
for?
hit it at the last parade, and I talked about it on the Yak, and people were like, "What? That speech was great." I was like, "No, bro, he turned it up to a whole
It
different
was insane.
vernacular." Like, yeah, I don't know who he's trying to impress. And I saw a video of him he was driving through a Starbucks, and he tried to drag the barista out of the window to human traffic her.
Oh shit!
Yes, dude, he was trying to human traffic her into his pickup truck, but when he had a zip tie in his hands, and she resisted, and he just like skirted off and drove away. I cannot believe how many people on the Chiefs are human trafficking.
It was all of them. Yeah.
Like that has to, at least, I know the media's not talking about it. It has to sully the championship a little bit.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, your whole team's human traffickers.
What do you think they
Okay.
do? What do you think they do after? What do you do after you win the Super Bowl? You go to like a party with your team.
I think you just like whoever like Ghislaine Maxwell passed the torch to. I think you just
Travis
kind of
Kelsey.
parlay with
Yeah.
parlay with Trav and his like
Go to
organizers.
the Kelsey Island.
Yeah, and Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah.
Fucking just wiggling with the kids. Yeah, Kelsey Island. Travis Kelsey Island though. Not fucking Jason Kelsey Island,
No, we
obviously.
like
Jason Kelsey, who's probably he
the
was
goat.
gonna bust it. He
He's
was
the
gonna
goat.
he was gonna bust the trafficking
Yeah.
ring from the inside. He was a sleeper cell human trafficker.
Yeah, dude. It was a devastating. It was really tough. Like I know you obviously felt it way more than I did, but it was like dude, it was just such like an entertaining game, and the Eagles were playing phenomenal up until like towards the end.
Offensively.
And then it just ends. Like he was like, whoa, I didn't even think that was a possibility for them to run the clock down, because I was like, oh, they're just gonna score and the Eagles are gonna get it back and score, and then maybe they'll go to OT.
Yeah, the Eagles tried to let him have a touchdown.
Yeah. And then it was like over. Out of nowhere. Just ends. And I was like, damn. And then Jalen Hurts, that Hail Mary pass.
Shut up.
I could have thrown that with my right arm further. And I'm a
No.
lefty, for those who are wondering.
No, clipping the clip of Sass trying to throw the ball, dropping
No.
it, and then trying to punt the ball and then whiffing on it. And then rolling down the hill. You
No,
trying to pick
that
it up
was-
and not being able to bend over.
Is that
and
because
pick
his
up the-
shoulder's fucked?
No, I think
Or
it's-
that's just as far as he can throw the ball?
it was like from his own like 20
Bro,
yard
it was
line.
like a 30-yard throw.
I know he shouldn't have. He should have thrown like a
I mean, obviously there was no chance it was going to work regardless.
yeah. It was like to the 20-yard line.
Yeah. It was really, really short. I mean, but he also, 3 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Is that the most
4.
a quarterback? 4?
3 rushing, 1 passing.
Yeah, but 3 touchdowns himself.
Yeah, most by a quarterback ever.
That's crazy, dude.
He's the
I
second
can't believe
highest.
I was worried about taking Jalen Hurts anytime.
He's the second highest passer rating in a Super Bowl ever.
Yeah.
Right behind Nick Foles.
I mean, that QB sneak is just lethal.
I know.
Lethal.
The non-trafficking Kelsey brother
I know.
is the one that's running it.
Who do you think we're gonna lose?
We already lost our offensive coordinator. Already lost that. No, defensive coordinator to Cardinals, offensive coordinator to Colts. Pluck.
Go for what? Are they going to
Head
be
coaches? Head
Damn.
coaches. So Sirianni already has a massive coaching tree. Then Kelsey might retire. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, free agents. Maybe
Sanders,
bring back
get him out of here.
Sanders, free agent, probably
Get
gone.
Sanders the fuck out of here.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson,
know
free
anything about
agent.
Sanders.
Hopefully we bring him back. Bradbury, free
Give
agent.
Boston Scott all the money.
But you know Boston Scott's a pro gamer.
Really?
He got $1 million contract to be a pro gamer.
Is that just like anyone that gets money for gaming is considered a pro gamer?
He got $1 million
Because
contract.
I think I would run Boston Scott in Warzone.
Look, can you look
just
up at the
toy
contract
around
that he
with
got?
him.
He's definitely nice.
Yeah, he probably is.
He's he's like on a
I
squad.
mean, what do you do when if you're an athlete? Like, you got to get bored, right? You can't really get fucked up.
Pat Bev says he plays 9-hour runs.
Yeah.
Like he'll
you probably
literally
just
play for
video
9
games
hours
and then work out.
Yeah, and just
And
like sitting.
fuck whores.
Or your wife.
Yeah, no, those guys don't fuck their wives.
Both.
Yeah.
Not even both. Just they don't fuck their wives and they only fuck whores. You think LeBron cheats on his wife?
No, dude. There's that old video of LeBron running down the escalator to avoid the girls. It's like the funniest video ever. Have you ever seen it? He's like he's like jumping down like 4 steps at a time, and they're all chasing him.
Yeah, but you thought he's at like the top of a
You've
mall.
seen that video,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, you've never seen that?
No.
It's hilarious.
It's so funny. He goes down the wrong way down the elevator.
Yeah.
And so his legs are like chopping.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so funny.
Oh man, what a legend.
Austin Scott plays Rocket League. He's in the top 0.52% in the world in Rocket League.
Damn, that's crazy.
Doesn't say how much, but
That's great because Rocket League's a very popular game. That's wild. It's also really hard. I suck at Rocket League. I've tried to play that game a couple times and I suck.
What is just for the listeners that because obviously I know what Rocket League
Rocket
is.
League is the one where you have a car and you're like basically playing soccer with this big ass ball. You've definitely seen clips of it.
It's a video game?
Yeah.
it's a big like physics game.
Huh.
You have to be able to like control the car to hit the ball at an angle to get the goal.
Got it. Well, that's sweet that he's a fucking pro at it. I mean, I think he became a pro not knowing if he was even going to get re-signed to the Eagles this year because it kept on like tendering him low. But
Here, let me pull up a clip of it, or just show you what it looks like. You definitely will know what it looks like as soon as you see it.
girl, but you go too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on your old man's money.
Yeah, the article calls him a 2-sport star.
It's
So
like
crazy.
this. It's like they have the car and the ball, and they're like hitting it into a net. You've never seen this?
Yeah, no, I have.
It's featured in many TikToks now. Is half
Yeah.
the screen.
That's definitely how I've seen it.
Yeah.
Just on the bottom of an anus clip or some shit like that.
That's pretty crazy that he can play. That he's that good at Rocket League. That's nuts.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Pretty fucking impressive for my guy Boston.
Yeah.
Could have used him winning a Super Bowl though, because
Yeah, we could have.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my time and my self-worth now.
Well, you're not watching the Lakers anymore, right?
Yeah, and I'm not watching the Lakers.
Fuck
So
the
where
Lakers,
is
bro.
Pat Bev? Where's he going? I was telling someone about who was I telling? Oh, I was telling Colum yesterday. I was at the stand and I saw him and he was talking about Pat. He said he's been listening to the Pat Bev podcast. He said it's funny. And I was like, yeah, Pat Bev got traded. And he was like, when? He had no idea. He's a fake fan. When did
I
where's
like
he going?
that some people are just fans of the podcast and not the Lakers though. That's way sweeter.
Oh yeah. I don't even know if Colum knows what the Lakers are. What
Fuck are the Lakers?
Yeah. Where's he going?
I don't know.
No one knows.
He doesn't
He's
even
a
know.
free agent.
He literally doesn't even know.
Didn't he get like bought out of some sort of contract?
because he wants to, because he's a veteran, so veterans can just go to like contenders if they want to.
Yeah.
He got bought out of his contract and now he's free to sign with a contender. So people are like vying for his services right now.
Is he good?
Yes,
He's really good.
he started for the Lakers. He started damn near every game.
He's
for the
old,
Lakers.
right?
34.
34
You think that's old
for the NBA. Yeah, it's a young man's game.
for podcasting though? That's young.
Yeah, it's young as fuck, bro. You're just getting started.
Spring chicken out here in podcasting.
Yeah,
Probably done like 10,000 podcast episodes in my life.
yeah, it's a lot.
Fucking crazy.
You ever done a podcast with someone who's clearly new to podcasting and you kind of have to take charge? You're like, let me take.
I got
let me
this.
take
I got this.
over.
Do you think that podcast, like when
Guys,
I
I'm
was
the 7th chair on the yak. Let me take care of things right now.
8th on Pick Central too.
Guys, everyone on the yak hates me. Let me take this over.
I
I can tell you guys are new to this.
I do feel though that like I can stoke the fires of a good ass riff session with my boys.
Oh, yeah.
better now that I've had so much podcast experience. Like if we're like at the Guy Fieri party, we would go down to we'd go down to the basement, just the dudes, just leave the girls upstairs.
Hell yes.
And like
The
literally
dudes,
just,
what would you guys do? Just roughhouse? Just wrestle?
we literally just sat in a circle for like 45 minutes at a time, just fucking having just legendary fucking shooting the shit
That's
sessions
awesome.
of just riffing. And dude, you really feel like it was just podcasting without the mics, bro.
That's awesome.
It's fucking it's pure male friendship.
It is.
That's what the fuck it's all about. That's what this show stands for.
That's what it's like when me and my boys play PlayStation. Really?
Yeah. Pure
It's
male
just-
friendship.
Yeah, but I turn my reverb up all the way, so I feel like I'm in a podcast.
Do you feel like you kind of like lead the charge a little bit from a joking perspective?
With my buddies?
Yeah.
No.
You let them joke?
No, I think my friend Bo is way funnier than me.
Really?
Yeah.
So why the fuck isn't he on the podcast?
Because he doesn't want to.
Really?
Yeah, he wants to fish in Alaska instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds hilarious, bro.
He's going to Alaska for the summer.
I was just watching
He's working there.
like a survival show, like this History Channel survival show where they have
Yeah.
to spend 100 days in the wilderness and they get like $1 million or something like
Yeah.
that. And they have to, like, they're in like northern Canada, like the Arctic Circle or whatever. And it really confirmed how much of a bitch I am.
Oh, yeah, that shit is insane.
I wouldn't last one day outside like that. There's
No.
none of the stuff I could do. And these people are literally not just like surviving out there, they're building structures
Yeah.
that they can live inside for extended
Yeah, I think I've
periods.
seen something. I think I've seen part of that. Dude, have you noticed that they're really upping the prizes for those game shows?
Yeah, where's the money
I don't know, because
coming
they used to all be 10K, right?
Yeah.
Like when it was like Chopped. You remember the old show Chopped?
Yes.
That was 10K. That top level chef show that came on after the Super Bowl, you probably didn't see it. I watched the whole episode. It was very good. Gordon Ramsay, new show.
Of course.
And the prize is 250K. I was like, damn, that's wild. It used to be like 10K.
I feel like it got really big. It was like the whole like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire shit. That was really big, and then it just like dropped off a cliff and like it would max out at $50,000.
Yeah.
But I think $1 million prizes are coming back.
Yeah, seems like it. 250K is a lot.
Yeah. Hello.
It was a good ass show.
Bonjour, amigo.
Yeah, yeah.
250.
That shit was, it was a very entertaining episode. This one Southern lady, she like cooked, like they get like, obviously they get like their ingredients and they have to like come up with something to make.
Yeah.
And everyone made like super fancy like meals, like, oh, this is like scallops. and-
Elevated.
yeah,
scallops.
all this shit. And the Southern lady made like a grit cake. And they were like, this is repulsive. They're like, I don't even know what would give you the idea to make this.
What's a grit cake?
And she was like, I always make it back home for my boys. They love it. And they were like, yeah, don't ever do that again.
What is it? What was in it?
Grits.
That kind of that's not good.
I think that it was really bad.
Damn. That sucks that people just couldn't tell her that her food sucks.
I know. Because there would be some people who would be like, oh, I work at a 5-star restaurant in like New York. Like people that are like been chefs for a while. And then there would be like 3 people who are like, my family loves my cooking.
Yeah. No one's ever complained to me.
Yeah. There was one lady who was like, I cook for the homeless. And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, no shit. They like your food. There's like pictures of her handing out her food to the homeless. Like the homeless love my food. So yeah, because they haven't eaten in fucking 3 weeks. It's like, no shit. That was what made her go on like this insane cooking show.
The homeless
People line up to get my food. They love it.
Imagine a homeless person being like,
Yeah.
no.
They kind of are. Some of them are like that. Have you ever tried to give a homeless person food and they're like, no.
Or they're like, what is it?
Yeah. It's like, dude, just eat it. It's pizza.
What is it? Or like, they'll be like, nah, I don't eat vegetables.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. A beggar and a chooser.
I know.
I never thought I'd see the day. I guess beggars can be choosers.
Yeah, they can.
That's so fucking nuts. Poor guys, though. It's got to be a tough spot. Like, so having like one of the TikTok people who makes like fucking spaghetti on their countertop going on a cooking show.
Yeah.
Just like making it with their hands.
Did
like
you see that? You
slapping
know
it
that
around.
dude that does that? He does like those videos of like he'll post It's like he does like the dumbest videos of all time. They're like, it'll be like him, big counter, and he'll be like, how Gen Z makes a coffee. And it's like he has like this big ass, like comically large mug, and he like fills it with like caramel and then puts like a spray of coffee in it. And then some dude would post and be like, you're wasting food for everyone. And then he made like a video being like handing out grilled cheese sandwiches to homeless people. Yeah. Being like, people can change.
And now that guy's Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
He won every cooking competition because he gave out food to the homeless.
That shit is so weird, dude. I can't imagine giving something to a homeless dude and being like, yo, let me get this on video real quick.
I know.
I'm going to start doing that, though. So you get fucking famous.
That's my wheel for the yak. That's what it landed on. Someone has to give $100 to the homeless and film it.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah. And it landed on, it's KB.
Really?
KB has to do it.
KB will probably make it funny.
That hilarious bastard. No wonder he's such a cool kid. Fuck.
He is a cool kid. So he's going to Chicago.
You ever watch the like coffee like TikToks? Like the coffee people who are like dead serious about coffee on TikTok, who are like, make my coffee
Jordan
with
Woodruff?
me today. No, not Jordan.
Isn't she doing that?
No, she does NASCAR.
No, she's doing coffee reviews now.
No, or she does, but yeah, she does. But I'm talking about people who make their own coffee at home and put it in like a mason jar, like wrap the outside of it in like chocolate sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Sprinkle the rim with like fucking Jimmy's, like put like whipped cream around the fucking top of it, like swirl it with a caramel fucking.
Yeah. Like a cinnamon stick.
And are just like doing it from home just for clout. That shit does not look good.
I mean, it looks good, I think.
Oh, I guess it looks good. That shit would not taste good.
I think it would probably taste good, but I don't think it would taste even remotely close enough. Like I don't think it would taste that much better than a regular coffee, and you're putting in like an hour of work for it.
I feel like people who pour that much milk and sugar into their body in the morning are not paying attention to how they feel ever.
Oh yeah,
because you have to feel terrible after that. Like that much sugar, that makes you feel bad. Like there's going to be a crash associated with it, and people just like drink this 48-ounce fucking mason jar filled with ice cream, and they're like, "Why do I feel bad?"
When I drink coffee, when I drink coffee, I just drink. I mean, I drink it black a lot, honestly. And then I'll just throw a fucking, what's it called in? Maybe I'll throw in a creamer.
I put some Zins in my coffee, bro.
Yeah. Were you zinning it up this week?
Oh, yeah,
You
bro.
and the boys throwing them back?
I just split open a Zin and open it up into my coffee.
That's good.
Or make some Zin tea.
Zin tea's good.
Yeah, bro. I fucking love the Zinnies. It's crazy how Zin has a stranglehold on the world right now.
Yeah, it really blew up.
When did it start getting fucking massive? Yeah, let's go. Mook got the Zinnies on him right now.
Mook? You quitting the Jewel?
Gotta get off the vape, dude.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
What? But when did
Zins are so fucking gross.
They're gross. I hate how they make me, bro. First time I had a Zin was probably last fall.
Yeah.
Is that when they started going crazy?
Around then, maybe like 2 years ago.
And are they peaking now?
Probably.
Or are they still on the way up?
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Everybody's on them.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, you got a Zinni?
I was in Philly and a girl was packing double-decker Zins this weekend.
That's some Philly shit.
Yeah,
That's
was real
nasty.
Philly shit.
That's some Philly shit.
Yeah.
Definitely squeezing into a t-shirt, fucking just being a fucking house. She definitely could like chug faster than you.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you quitting the vape? Because you're running?
So I'm run. Oh, I am starting to run.
Yeah. Was it fucking up your lungs?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can barely get upstairs now.
You starting to run?
Damn.
From what?
My fears.
Fuck, bro.
I need to get in shape.
I got to get in shape too. I was walking to the stand. I was late. I was playing video games and I wasn't late. I was like 15 minutes early, but I get paranoid. I'm like, oh, hopefully I'm on time. Because I don't like to get there like right when I'm about to go up. I like to sit down, maybe have a glass of water.
Maybe some wine, a Chardonnay.
Maybe a wine. And I was speed walking there. And the entire time I was gasping for air.
Mhm.
And my chest was so tight.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
You were on a level ground.
Level ground. I was basically
Walking.
running.
But you're just walking.
Both feet were off the ground a couple times.
The one thing about that made me feel better is the NBA player recently, maybe it was Josh Hart, who tweeted out like, I played 38 minutes in an NBA game, but I go up like 2 flights of stairs and my heart is fucking racing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And everyone's like, thank God it happens to pro athletes too.
That's actually something that doesn't get me.
Stairs?
Yeah, because I walk up 5 flights of stairs to get to my apartment and I'm completely fine.
But a little speed walk, get into your terminal in the airport might kill you.
Yeah, yeah.
Sad. I missed the fucking flight on the way out to Phoenix.
Is that why you had to take a red eye?
No, I was on the way back.
Oh, on the way out?
On the way out, I missed the flight.
Is that why you were not there on Monday? Or were you not supposed to be there on Monday?
I wasn't going to be there anyway because I had to record
Yeah.
Pat Bev show.
Yeah.
But yeah, sucks missing a flight.
Were you like already at the airport?
Yes, I was like, they hadn't even started boarding yet. But since I was checking a bag, I was there 50 minutes before my flight.
50?
50.
Damn. And they wouldn't let you check it?
They wouldn't let me check my bag.
Oh, that's devastating.
I was trying to bribe the guy.
Really?
He's like, I would take the money, but I can't do anything. Like, the computer has me locked out. It sucked so bad.
That blows.
Set
Dude,
the
that's a
tone.
long flight too. Was it 5
Terrible.
hours, 6 hours?
So then I had to like fly to Detroit and then,
Oh.
six.
You got a layover?
Yeah, because otherwise I wasn't going to get there until I was going to miss the show on Tuesday too. Unless I
Damn.
took a layover. Just
How long were you in Detroit?
Too long.
Detroit.
Too long, bro. I got you another sweatshirt there.
I think I'm going to Detroit soon.
For what?
Stand up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What's wrong with Detroit? What the hell's wrong with
What's
Detroit?
right with Detroit, brother?
The fucking
The only,
downtown
the only good
area?
thing about Detroit is be rabid.
The infrastructure of Detroit.
I've actually never been to Detroit, so I don't know. I just know that.
I think you're
it's
gonna
supposed
like
to not be
Detroit.
great.
Well, how that's like an old ass.
It's an old. That's like how Chicago's not supposed to be great either.
Yeah, it's like people are talking out of their ass.
Yeah.
Detroit's not supposed to be
Fools,
great.
bro.
the
Fools.
fuck
Detroit's
are
a
they
beautiful
talking
city.
about?
What the hell are they talking about?
Are they saying it's like bad in the hood?
I think they're saying it's bad everywhere.
It's not bad everywhere. We were just out there.
Wasn't that bad? Motown or something?
Yeah, Greektown.
My show's an
wasn't
8
that
Mile.
Your show's at the shelter.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, no, there's other great Detroit rappers that other than Eminem,
T Grizzly,
T Grizzly, Calico,
Calico,
Marv One,
Marv One,
Vezo.
Vezo,
Big
Vezo.
Sean.
Dre,
Quest McCody,
Dre,
Clean Paper, Young Miles.
Clean Paper, Young Maz, T Grizzly, B Rabbit,
Lotto.
Lotto,
Yeah,
Future.
That lesbian girl that he tried to battle at the lunch truck. That guy's boots that were starting to grow roots.
Yeah, starting to grow. Look at your boots; they're growing roots. What was what's his other Cracker Tom, Cracker Pete, or whatever his name was?
Cheddar Bob,
Cheddar Bob,
Cracker Pete,
Cheddar Bob, Lotto.
all those fucking bastards. Is that a real plant behind you?
It is.
Break one of the leaves then.
It's like a made out of like tarp.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking vinyl record.
Yeah.
Scratching on that plant. What shows you have coming up, my bro?
I don't have really much. I mean, I don't have anything to plug. I guess I'm going to be in Albany and Poughkeepsie early March, and then I'm going to be in I'm actually going to be in Vancouver. Or no, Toronto.
You know those are very different places.
Yeah, Vancouver's deep, right?
It's like I'm either gonna be in New York or San Francisco.
yeah, isn't Vancouver really deep?
It's the left coast.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to be in Toronto. I'm going to be in Toronto.
I'm gonna help you out right now. Toronto.
Sorry, I'm going to be in Toronto.
See, if you went to Toronto, they literally slap fire out of your mouth.
I'm going to Toronto, and I'm going to be there, I think, March 17th and 18th. I believe that's St. Patrick's Day, right? Yeah.
Okay.
And then me and Francis are going to be in San Francisco, Cobb's Comedy Club, co-headlining. And I don't know when that is. Sometime, I think maybe in April or May.
If you're going to San Francisco, you
But I'll
know
get
that
all
song? Have you heard
I
that
don't.
song?
No.
Oh my God, you're gonna love it.
I know.
There are gentle people there.
Damn.
There are, bro. It's gentle ass people
That's
in San
super fire.
Francisco. You're worried about fucking Detroit, bro. You should be worried about San Francisco.
Yeah, they've got a lot of homeless people out there, right?
There's homeless people that are making igloos out of the human shit that's on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Don't they? They come in mobs.
Yeah, they're
I've heard
packing
they-
it.
It's like the night of the night of living dead.
They're like sealing off their tents like the people in the wilderness show in Alaska. The
Yeah.
people who are good at bushcraft. Like these people are using human feces to fucking seal off their tents
Yeah,
from
they
the
shit
elements.
everywhere, and they walk in swarms. They walk in mobs.
in formation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so sick out there.
All right. Well, what are we at?
Like 58.
58?
3 ads.
All right, cool.
Damn,
All right,
we
well-
ripped through that shit. That shit was light work.
It was light work.
I love talking with you, bro.
We did it.
I love being in here with you guys.
We did it again. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week. Thank you. Goodbye. Adios.